Good afternoon, guys. It's 4:41 p.m. Today is October 24th, 2023. Today is Tuesday, and we have a Microsoft and Google earnings after the close at 4 or 4:15 p.m. or 4 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. So because of that, we will be neutral today. We'll become neutral today. So we can favor both longs and shorts. And you can see today both worked out actually, right? So here, say, where did I say? Is this today's note? Oops, I copied the wrong notes. Okay, hold on. This is yesterday's note. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. This is today's note, by the way. So this one, I was supposed to remove these things, but anyway, I missed that part, so I didn't remove it, but it is neutral day today, even though it says general 70%, this is the same copy paste from yesterday, but if you look at here, because of that we will stay neutral today. See, so neutral. Okay, so ignore this, it's my mistake. So key today is again same area. Can price hold below it or above it after 4:30 p.m. right now? Since day is already over, we see price held above this area. Okay, you want to see sellers defending aggressive or preferred or backup sellers area consistently. However, yesterday the price failed to hold below this area, so today it may bring some buyers defending above that area. See, and you can see it whatever happened after 1 p.m. or in the morning, and because of that we will stay neutral. And due to Microsoft earning after market, level to level play is the best idea today. Dream number 825, 799. As usual, dream numbers are great numbers, right? So this is 825, this is 799 of the open. Dream number shorts, people, it worked out, but we didn't take any shorts, by the way, because of ES. So ES in this code I said observe 64 of the open. So hold on, let me show you. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so 9:02 a.m. right, 56 in ES again key today. So 56, which is this line, okay, and here is this line, okay, and 760 yellow line, which is in NQ. If you look at it, so there are a couple of levels I gave it in NQ, okay, that all are important. So 760, that became the morning low, see that here. Then I said dream number, which is this line and this line, okay. Then I said 686, 645, 626, 591 prefer and backup sellers area. Today's game is between these numbers, right, between this number. So the max to the lower side was 591, max to the high side was backup sellers area or preferred sellers area. See that, backup, high side, backup became the high of the day, and preferred also became the high during RTH. See, this is Microsoft earning, right? So you can discontinue this price action. Till then this area became the high, then during earning this area became the high. Okay, so these are the upper borders. Lower borders were 760, 781, 591. okay, so price came up to 706, right? So which is close to this but did not get to this, right? And hold on, so ES, hold on, let me see what 64 and 56. This is 9:26 a.m. 64, 56 in ES right at the opening. NQ 781, 786 or 796, right? Right of the open I said watch this area. So if you're watching right of the open, and we were watching it, 64, so this was a 64 line, and then 56 was this line, okay. So we were watching, and ES was holding above 64, so that's why we didn't take any short in NQ. We were watching it, and then NQ is basically holding 781, 786, and then it jumped higher to dream numbers. Right now we can technically take a short at dream number. I think one of the member did it. I did not take it. Why? Because ES was holding above 64. So then dream number rejection here, you can see it, price came down to 760. That was one of the line, and ES at that time was this was around what, 952, so ES was around 59 or so. That was a VWAP also, you know, like, man, mouse here, see that? So ES has to go below this first, you know, then I can assume that sellers are there, you know, and go below this. Till then I have to assume buyers are there from 64, and this is just a temporary dip, you know, little bit lower. So while NQ was only dipping a point or two below its morning low, you know, so here there is no shorting, or sellers are not proving any point, so there is nothing we can do. We cannot even go long here, because by the time ES was trading below 64 and above 56, so there is nothing here, okay? But if price bounces and go back above, let's say dream number, or 781, 786, right, then you can buy, and if ES goes above 64. So that's it, is what I did here, you know. So I waited. So if you look at it here, I waited, you know, when price went up above this area. See, at this point ES was trading here, right? So the chances are, since it made a new low and then unable to hold below it, went above 64, and here it actually held 64, then it went higher, right? It makes sense to go long right here when it pulls back to 799, you know. So in that process, you know, so my stop was very tight here, you know, I was observing it, you know. Actually I went long at 804 or 806, you know, and then damn thing, you know, like poke below it. So since my stops are always tight, you know, I look at lower time frame to manage it. So I bailed out, you know, I got like 4 or 5 point loss here. Then at that point I knew that price is doing ping pong. That is what I said in Discord. Price is not going anywhere, it is doing ping pong, right? But eventually I want now price to go higher into this area to attract sellers. See, staying in this range, it's an easy short here. See, if you, in Discord I explained, where every time when it breaks out, it fails. Every time it tries to break down, it fails. So most likely if it hits here again, it will come down. But the question was, it was not going down, it was like making lower highs. See here, lower highs, actually higher lows, you know, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So it was not able to go down. That means it wants to go to a specific target. So buyers had a specific target in mind. Most probably it's a preferred sellers area. That is what I said, you know, 920, sorry, 875, 890, 862 is the target, you know, for these buyers. By looking at this price action at that point in time, and then if it push it higher later on, then I said this is the target, you know. So the idea was here, since it was making higher lows, the target is this, right? So that's why I took this long, but then I managed it properly, because, you know, it was ping ponging. Then it went down again, you know, like here up to here, it went try to go down here below this area. So I thought, okay, maybe it wants to go lower first, then go higher. So I took a short here also at the same level. Again I got stopped out. See, this time I was very careful, so I got like 2 point loss here. So total I have a 8 point loss, okay. Then it went higher. See, here I went long, because now it's proving the point, because now it's again made a higher low. See here, what time it was, 10:20, 10:20, ES was at 64, right? So I was watching this thing. So then when it bounced back up above, right, 817 was my price, you know, around 10:24 or so, 817, and I already explained that in Discord, that draw a line at 817. That is what I said when price was coming down here, you know. So 817 line, if you look at in your 30-second chart, you know, around 10:20, 10:25 and 30-second, that was the exact timestamp. You will see there is a pullback, minor pullback right at 817. You can draw a line and you will know. So that's where I went long. Target was this, and then it achieved it, right? So I got, you know, roughly 60 some points here. So 6 point loss, 8 point loss, recovered, you know. So 50 point profit. I was done for the day here. officially, and that's what I said, be done with it. So now no need to mess around, because prices behavior is not good. Every time it goes up, breaks out, goes down, break down, fail, break down. So now no need to trade, got your point, and get done. So here officially we were done. After that I said only sim trading is allowed. Okay, so this is all sim trading, but my sim is kind of a live trading. I treat them as a live, right? So here I'll show you all this trade also. So this is not like random trades. These are, so what we discuss in Discord is right here, when price was here, ES was actually right here at that time. So what I said here is, hold on, let me see here. So I clearly laid out the plan for remaining what can happen after this point onwards. Okay, so now it says 10:58. Okay, so now watch. I'm going to move this line at 10:58. So this is where I typed all this thing in Discord. Okay, so now watch, and I'm going to draw a line also so you can understand. 76, 70. I'm just roughly drawing a line. Okay, now 11:58, right? So say I love to read price action. Okay, and then even though I'm trading or not, same trading or live trading, doesn't matter, I treat it as a live. So now, because anything I say, it's beforehand in Discord, that is why I'm showing you the Discord, that this is not like randomly I'm showing these arrows to you. Now 10:58, right? Watch 8:30 and 6:76 in ES to see if price holds it above or goes below it. Okay, so here, then now trend day up idea is gone. So this is where in Discord, so I didn't type this here, but in Discord I said there is a trend day up idea is going on, but considering Microsoft earnings and all others thing later in the day, that idea will fail. And if there is a trend day up idea, then ES should not go below 76 and hold above 70.72, and NQ should hold above 830. If price goes below it, the trend day idea is gone, and price was able to push back to 70.72 in ES. That is what I explained in Discord at 10:58, that if this scenario happens, then look for a short from 76. See here it says push back to the ES, which is support, and now you want to see here what time is it, say 11:01. So 11:01, which is at this time. See here, when it pushed back, I said now, see this is already scenario discussed, that if it pushed back there, you want to see price hitting 76, 77, acting as a resistance, which it did here. Then you want to see price going down below 72, and then you want to see certain things in internals at that time. All this thing I explained way before. Okay, then here now you want to see 76 acting as R instead of price going through it above. See this R, NQ was at that time at 860. Okay, now if that happens, so let's say if this 76, 77 holds it, okay, and here it 860 holds it, and if it does hold below this area, so that means, and get a reaction from here like this, and then go below 70.72, then go below 70.72, you're looking for low of the day to be tagged or gap fill, right? Gap fill was this, low of the day was this. If it goes below this, you're looking for low of the day getting tagged and gap fill. That's where you take profit. If you're holding it and if you shorted it, take a profit here, or you can take a profit right here. See, so now this short, first short, based on the idea, if it holds it, right, same time this short, then it goes down like this, pop back up, another short, right? If it holds below this, chances are this and this as a target. So when it pop back up, dream number 830, same area. See, in NQ I say watch 830, right? So now you can see it here, 830, see that, which I gave it here to watch, and 76, see. So now that was a short right there. Low of the day, gap fill, take a profit there. Now hold on. So this is the trade, right? You can see the timestamp. This is the long. I took it from 830, which is this roughly, right? I built out here because ES was hitting 76, 77, right? Reaction thing. I took a profit here for this long, then I waited here, right? Then I took the short below 830, right? And then I took a profit here, right? So one contract here. Then when it pulled back here around 1206, which is this area, 830, I took a trade after getting reaction here. Exit was 760 or so, which is this area, right? So I took a profit here. Remember, low of the day being tagged, so profit here. Then once it is tagged and gap is filled, the seller's target is over. They achieved their target. Okay, now hold on. Okay, now look at it 1225, right? So ES worked out perfectly as I explained in the voice for short, and ES filled the gap, correct, here at 1225, right here, right? That was the goal for sellers. Now if price choose to go down further, then this is the second goal, but that goal will only be achieved if ES is holding, if ES is going down. So basically if ES is holding here, then NQ will not get there. Okay, so here at this point you are watching the price, right? Then price going down. So now the idea is it may go to 686. So actually here, hold on, here, right? So now we are watching it. Price is getting rejection here. See that first time? Then it tried to go down, correct? So at this point the idea is it may go to this area, right? So we are watching, but we are not doing any trade because we never short at the tail end, right? So all we can do is just watch for a second goal and see if there is a bounce, or there is a bounce from here. Okay, now if it bounces either from here or here, remember we are neutral today, so we are allowed to take longs. The goal is already achieved here, right? And if it goes here, then the second goal is achieved. So price either bounce from here or here. Okay, so now we are watching this thing. So now if the bounce occurs, then where is the goal, right? We need to find a goal for the buyers. Where does it go? So 773, 796, this area to watch for any upward bounce into it, correct, for shorts actually. So this is the area for short to look for shorts. That means if price bounces, so this is what I typed at 1 o'clock, right? Right here. Right here. So if this is the area, which is this area, this top, this area, you know. So if this is the level to look for shorts, and if I typing it here and price is already achieved the goal, any bounce from here or here will try to get there. Okay, so you can play longs, right? So now watch here. See here, price bounced after 1 o'clock and pull back. I got in. Target fix 770, ahead of 773, 796 area. That's my target, correct? Stop was here. Basically it's a 1 to 3 risk reward, you know. 13 point stop, 39 point target or 40 point target, you know, like this, right? Now look, so now it achieved, right? So after this point onwards, so this is the time I took the screenshot, right? I didn't get the screenshot after the target is filled, but you can see it this was around between 1 to 120. My stop was at 717, right? So between 1 to 120, price did not go below 717, right? Here the last low was 721, and that's where actually I got long, right? So I went long here, right? Stop here, and target was this 770, right here. It got filled, right? Then I said look for short here, correct? So this area was to look for short here, 773 to 96, this area, look for short, right? Now if you look at it, price went up straight into it, correct? So this area to look for short. So this was a short here. When price was ping ponging here, you can short here if you are trading it, but anyway sim trading is only allowed, right? So you can short here, here, you know. And then ES at that time was right into this 60 area, or 64 I would say, close enough, you know, this morning breakdown area. So there was a short in ES. Okay, now once you short it, you have to manage it, because now you know these buyers are exhausted but they are still in it, right? And now price is trading above this 760, this morning low. So as long as it is trading above it, buyers have a control technically, no, because it's kind of a failed breakdown. And today there were fair chances, right, that price is being neutral, it can do failed breakout, failed breakdown. So it is possible. See here, it unable to hold below yesterday's close, and so there was a failed breakdown here of yesterday's close. Then price went above 760, so failed breakdown of this area could be in if it holds it here, right? So till then buyers are in control. So when you short here, when price goes here, you have to take some profit right here, and then rest you have to put a break even, and then you have to watch. So here take some profit, then went up, it ping ponging. See here, the idea is now gone. This seller's idea is gone now, because now anything can happen. When it's ping ponging, it can go up or down. Down, you have to wait for price to go below this, then you can look for short here. If it goes up, then you miss the ride, you know. So that's it, right? So this is the last trade. You can take a short here, right, and then it's done. Then once price goes above it, you can technically go long, but then you know what, now you know it's a neutral price action. You already played long here, you played short here, then you were waiting for one short, which is here, you played that, didn't work out properly, right? Now you don't need to mess around like go long again, because you already played two sides, right? So you have to leave it alone, this entire price action, and then don't do anything, you know, and that's it. So that'll be all for today.